sure they were Aurora. God, this mutiny is getting more and more unbelievable. What I'm wondering is, how are all these people coordinating? The jamming didn't play favorites. Their comms didn't work any better than ours.
Speaking of comms, what have you got so far?
Well, we've been trying to raise any of the other outposts, and so far, no response. However, there is an absolutely enormous backlog of comm traffic that was blocked by the jam. Distress calls, requests for info, all kinds of stuff. We're trying to sort through it now, but it'll take a while.
What about Earth? Have you sent a report back to Everreach?
Yeah, but that'll take at least a day to hear back from them.
So what do we do in the meantime?
Well, I continue listening to these transmissions. You should get some sleep.
No, I'm fine. I've got to find my squad mate.
You're not going to find him in the dark, and you've been going all day without any rest.
Unless being knocked unconscious by a concussion grenade counts.
You can always contact your squatty from your room. Nothing stopping radio contact now. Oh, but before you go to bed, would you go talk to Mr. Reporter? He's been asking about his data drive every 5 minutes.
Lieutenant, welcome back. Did you find my data drive? Thanks. I guess you're not just a company stooge after all. This should give us some clues. It contains pretty much every communication and piece of data that went through Aurora.
How did you get that kind of information?
I didn't become an award-winning journalist by only accessing the servers I'm allowed to access.
You know, I could arrest you for unauthorized tampering with Everreach property.
But then, you wouldn't have anyone familiar with all this data. Or do you want to go through it piece by piece?
Fine. You better have something good on Eclipse.
Well, they did send an official message to Everreach 2 days before the attacks.
What do they say?
Same thing they said every week. Same thing every scientist, architect, and specialist has been trying to say to Everreach for months. Hey, this planet is filled with alien stuff we don't understand. Can we please have more time to study it properly? And sure enough, 1 day later, the standard Everreach reply. We need to stay on schedule and build this colony. Just hurry up and finish what you're doing. Leave no corner uncut. Apart from that, though, not any unusual activity that I can see. I'll keep checking.
All right, I'm going to get some rest. But let me know if you find anything. Thank you, 73. I'll see you in the morning. Jay? Come in.
Whoa, Nora, is that you? Oh, you're coming in a lot clearer.
We've shut down the jamming. We can talk as long as we want.
Oh, thank God. You mind filling me in on what the heck is happening here? I only caught snatches before.
It's a long story. Are you somewhere safe?
Yeah, I've set up camp in the forest.
See, it's a good thing you're the one stuck out in the woods overnight. You handle camping way better than I do.
Oh, come on. You only set the tent on fire one time.
All right. Where do I start? So that's what we know so far. Eclipse seem to be the ringleaders, but who knows what other outpost ran on it.
Jeez, good to know before I walked into their camp. I was heading straight for them. The obelisks were the only landmark I had.
You should be able to use them to reorient towards Nova in the morning.
Okay, I will. Sorry. It's been a long day. Anything else?
Now things are calm. I'm thinking about Mike.
Yeah, me too. It's funny, even after all the firefights we've been in, you never really think this job will kill you.
I never thought someone would die under my command.
There was nothing you could do, Nora. I just wish that wasn't our last memory of him.
You know what I'm always going to remember about him? San Diego. 150 protesters at the factory gates, not dispersing, not listening to instructions. I had HQ in my ear, giving permission to fire. When Mike's like, "Before we do that, give me the mic. Let me try something."
Where the hell did he learn to sing like that?
I don't know. I still can't believe it worked. Kept the crowd riveted until backup arrived.
I wish all our missions had gone that smoothly. Rest easy, Mike. A lot of people are gonna miss you.
How are you coping, Jay? You're not usually this
Scared?
whiny. No, seriously, you've been weird. I've never heard you sound so exhausted and demoralized.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not like we haven't had hard missions before. Maybe it's the crash. Maybe it's Mike. Anyway, I'll be fine. I feel better now. More importantly, what about you?
Me?
Oh, come on, Nora. This is me asking. Honest talk. How are you holding up?
Honestly, I'm tired too. I've been going non-stop since I landed. The outpost commander can't spare anyone, so she has me doing all the recon. I don't know what to do, Jay. Things keep getting bigger and weirder. There's all these people, and I want to keep them safe, but I don't even know from what.
Hey, you can't take it all on yourself, Nora. All you can do is protect them the best you can.
You're right. I forgot how good it is to have someone reminding me.
Hey, no problem. You're so busy worrying about everyone else. Someone has to worry about you.
Why do you think I keep you around, dummy?
My pretty looks.
Where are you at the moment? I know you're near the obelisk.
I found a nice spot in the forest. Maybe a click and a half south. Way out of the way so I wouldn't bump into any patrols. You should see this, Nora. There's all these glowing brambles all over the place. I didn't even need a fire to see. And these trees, they're just towering overhead with the stars peeking through. Man, this planet is beautiful.
It sounds kind of like camping back in Haida, Kauai. Well, except all the glowing alien plant life.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
Remember when we used to kayak to the middle of nowhere and camp on the coast? We'd watch the sun go down and the stars come out, all framed with these old trees that had been there since forever.
I miss that.
Get some sleep, Jay. I'll see what we can do tomorrow to get you to Nova Outpost.
Oh, I wouldn't mind staying here.
What?
Oh, sorry. I mean, on this planet. I can see why people would want to settle here. It'd be nice to stay here permanently.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It'd be a great place to call home.
Well, maybe if we clear things up here, something can be arranged. Good night, Nora. See you tomorrow.
Good night, Jay. Take care of yourself.